Alrighty, fitness friends. I hope everyone is having an absolutely fantastic week. Been a bit of a common theme at the moment of a lot of people I'm chatting to where they're really unsure where to start. They're unsure what to do every single day to grow their fitness business. And today I'm going to clear it up for you. I'm going to make a very simple formula that you can focus on whilst you're building up that muscle of knowing exactly what to do and keeping yourself accountable along the way. So guys, I always believe in any business of utilizing the power of three. Okay. And what I mean exactly by that is to do three things every single day to grow your business and push it forward. Now, those exact tasks cover one thing with your marketing, one thing with your sales, and one thing to retain more members. Now, guys, if you do three things every single day, that's 15 things over a week. And you've got to remember that when you're doing tasks and things to improve your business, you want to build them into like repeatable systems that you do ongoing forever or get your team involved. Okay, so all you have to do, guys, on every afternoon before you finish work or when you're at home, planning your day the next day, okay, really big on that. I've had a lot of podcasts on it, is I want you to plan what are the top three things that you can do tomorrow, right, that's going to drive your business forward. Okay, what's one thing you can do with your marketing to generate more names, more emails, more phone numbers of people interested in your program? Right? What's the one thing you can do to close some more sales, to actually get money in the bank, right? And what's the one thing you can do to wow your members and retain them long-term? Okay, so if you're really unsure, I'm going to give you three things that you can do today, right, to improve your business and drive it forward. Okay, so the first thing is going to be for marketing. I want you to message all the people who have followed your Instagram account who you probably haven't connected with and introduce yourself. Now, within the inner circle, we have scripts on that. And by running this simple tactic, one of my friends, Dan, who joined the inner circle, he's absolutely crushing it, is getting 3 to 5 consults booked every single week by just engaging with the people who follow him on Instagram. It's absolutely amazing how simple this strategy works. And when you want to build it into a system over time, once you're really good at it, right, then what you can do is you can get virtual assistants or your internal team to help. So that could be one thing you do on marketing. I'm just going to give you a couple of examples. Now let's focus on sales. Okay. How do we get more money in the door? Okay. One of the things you could do on sales is to contact all your ex-members and all your lost leads and give them a fantastic offer to get started, right? Because that's where our real low-hanging fruit is. Okay. Or one of the things you can do is to confirm all your consultations over the next couple of days. So I know a lot of people in the fitness industry aren't doing that basic level of confirmation. And we're having a lot of issues with no-shows and things like that. Right. And with your retention, okay, could be very, very simple where you just personally text message and email 5 of your members to check in and give them some value on how they can hit their goals faster. Right? Then once you've mapped out the 3 things that you can do. And guys, being involved in coaching programs or having mentors or having really great experience and knowledge obviously makes the task that you pick the right tasks. But if you do one thing on marketing, one thing on sales, and one thing on retention every day, guys, even if you probably don't pick the most powerful task, your business is going to be going a lot better than what it is today in 6 months. But once you have those tasks all mapped out, right, you know the 3 things you're going to do. The next step, right, is we have to make sure we fucking do them, okay? We have to keep ourselves accountable to this. So you've got to write it down. And I want you to write it down in a list, maybe on your computer or in your phone, right? So you can track all the tasks that you're doing to grow your business. And I want you to put a tick next to them when you do them each day or a cross if you don't do them. And I want you to hold yourself accountable because I hate all this bullshit where people are like, hey, hold me accountable to do this and this. Just hold yourself accountable. You have a business. You got to keep yourself accountable. Let's not like joke and fuck around, right? Now, I want you to book it in your diary when you're going to do it. Okay, so you might go, hey, I'm gonna, message and email these 5 members at 12 p.m. Right? I'm gonna contact my ex-members and lost leads at 8:30 a.m. Right? And I'm gonna message the new Instagram followers or all the last 50 people who have followed me who I haven't engaged with at 11 a.m. Right? Doesn't matter when it is, but what you're going to do is you're going to set the task, right? You're going to book it in your diary, and then you're going to have a tracking measure in your phone or in the notes, wherever you want to hold it on whether you're actually doing this stuff every day. And guys, I promise you, if you do this over the next 6 months, right? And I'm saying, even if sometimes you don't pick the most powerful things, you are going to grow your business. You're going to generate more leads. You're going to close more sales and you're going to improve your retention rates and systems along the way. Now, when we're piecing this together, guys, right, because we know in our business, we don't want you guys to do absolutely everything at all times. When you get the power of it, this is where you can add in your morning huddles, right, with your team, if you have full-timers or however you're hiring your employees or VAs, right? And you can start to delegate these tasks over to them to go, hey, Jimmy, your task is going to be to, email the, all the lost leads and ex-members. And, John, you're going to do this. And you can start to get your team to do this. Because imagine if you had just a team of 3 people, right? And every single day they're doing one thing to market your business better, one thing to close more sales, and one thing to retain more members, right? Think about how then you can multiply your workload by having a great team involved, right? And this is where we say, guys, no high 6-figure or 7-figure business has ever been built without a great team. And this is where you can have a basic management loop and rhythm with your team. And as you get more advanced, guys, okay, I want you to focus on one day at a time now. But as you get more advanced, and the thing that we're covering our inner circle programs is to map out these 3 things every single day on a Friday afternoon for the next week. So you already know what you're doing and you can start to plan ahead, right, over the next 7 days, every single week in your business. You can even go up to a month if you wish, right? But let's start with just winning the day. Let's start with just planning for the next day, right? Then together, as you get better and as you get more planned, as you get more consistent, we can start to plan a week ahead, a month ahead. You can even in our clubs, when we had a really big team, we actually planned this 90 days ahead. And then we actually built it into operations checklist. So it happened without us ever having to remind anyone what we want done every single day. So guys, I hope you got a little bit of value from the power of 3. Right? All I want you to do from this video for podcast, however you're watching or listening to this, is please just do it tomorrow, right? Don't just listen to this stuff and not fucking do anything. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time, right? I want you to message me on Instagram, Jimmy_Pomponio. What are the 3 things you are going to do either today or tomorrow to grow your business? 1 thing with marketing, 1 thing with sales, 1 thing with retention. Keep it nice and simple. I want you to keep yourself nice and consistent. Do that for the next 90 days. You'll get amazing results. It's going to convince you to do it for the rest of your life.